And the truth is far more terrifying than you imagine. The sun, the giver of life, the anchor of our solar system, and the blazing force behind every breath we take. But what if one day it just died? What happens to Earth, to time, to us? This isn't science fiction. This is a real scenario scientists have studied for decades. What would happen if the sun died? The science of our sun. Let's start with what the sun actually is. What keeps the sun burning? A massive ball of hydrogen and helium undergoing nuclear fusion, 9 times wider than Earth, generates 380 billion megawatts of power. Life on Earth depends on its light, heat, and gravity. Key fact: without the sun, there's no photosynthesis, no warmth, no gravity holding our orbit. The sun is basically a giant nuclear reactor. Fusion hydrogen atoms fuse into helium, releasing energy. This has been happening for 6 billion years. It's stable due to a balance between gravity pulling in and fusion pushing out. Fun science. It takes 8 minutes for sunlight to reach Earth. Historical myths about the sun. Ancient civilizations worshipped the sun, and for good reason. Eclipses were seen as omens. Egyptians, Ra the sun god, source of all creation. Aztecs believed the sun needed human blood to survive. Norse sun charioted across the sky by Sol. Japanese Amaterasu, goddess of the sun, ancestor of emperors. Our ancestors feared the sun's disappearance more than death itself. Darkness. A warning. What happens if the sun dies suddenly? Now let's explore the unthinkable. The sun vanishes. Instantly, cities would freeze. No more gravity. Earth would fly off into space at 30 kilometers within 8 minutes. Total darkness. In 24 hours, global temperature drops below 17 degrees, 1 degree. Oceans begin freezing in weeks. Photosynthesis stops immediately. Mass extinction starts within days. Panic would spread. Power grids would collapse. A slower death, the red giant phase. But more realistically, the sun won't die suddenly. It will evolve. In 5 billion years, hydrogen runs out. Sun swells into a red giant, possibly engulfing Mercury, Venus, maybe Earth. Outer layers burn planets. Then, it sheds its mass, forming a planetary nebula, leaving behind a white dwarf. Timeline of Earth's destruction. So what's our countdown to doom? 1 billion years. Sun gets hotter. Oceans evaporate. Billion years. Atmosphere becomes unbreathable. Billion years. Surface of Earth becomes a scorched wasteland. Billion years. Earth may be swallowed by the sun. Final result: a dead rock in space orbiting a white dwarf. Could humans survive without the sun? Could we survive? Technically, yes, but barely. Possibilities: move underground, geothermal heat, use nuclear energy to generate light, colonize moons like Europa or Titan, build space habitats orbiting other stars. But Earth would become a frozen tomb. Survival would mean leaving home forever. Artificial suns and Dyson spheres. Can we replace the sun? Artificial suns, fusion reactors like ITER, and laser-based systems. Dyson sphere. A megastructure surrounding a star to capture energy. Sci-fi for now, but future civilizations may rely on such systems. Theory: advanced alien life might live around artificial suns or captured stars. How long would Earth last without light? Plants die in days. Herbivores die in weeks. Predators and humans soon after. Deep-sea life around thermal vents might survive longer. Frozen oceans become reflective. Earth stays in permanent ice age. Are we prepared? Thankfully, the sun still has billions of years to burn. But this question isn't just about fear. It's about perspective. Our lives depend on a fragile cosmic balance. We must explore space, build new technologies, and prepare for the far future. The sun gave us life, but it also holds our death in its core. If you made it this far, you're one of the curious ones, and the future depends on curious minds. Like, subscribe, and comment. What would you do if the sun started to die?